Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the brand new Adeptus Custodes and Sisters of Silence models, Valerian and Aleya. They're in this box right here with the brand new novel, Watchers of the Throne, Regent's Shadow. We're going to open everything up right now. I'm so pleased that they came today because I was wondering whether they would. I was wondering whether I'd even get them, but I did. So I'm very, very happy that everything's arrived. I did and ah for a moment or two whether to purchase them, but here they are. We're going to unbox them in a moment, and you've also got the novel too. In bubble wrap, which is great. That will protect it. It looks very, very protected. We're going to have a first look at this as well in this video. I know that the video is Talons of the Emperor, Valerian and Aleya, but let's just have a look at this book too, which is kind of where they're from. I say where they're from. They're also from the Emperor's Legion too. It would have been nice to have both of them in hardback or both of them in softback, but Games Workshop do this unfortunately. Their newer novels they release in hardback first, and they don't release the softback at the same time, which I think is a bit of a joke. I think they should release both at the same time, because let's face it, these novels are either £18 now or £20, which is well over double the price of paperback. But typically I do prefer reading from hardback, but I don't believe that it's more than double the price to do such a thing. Normally I'd buy hardback books if there are books that I really, really like, really enjoy, and want to go back and read them again multiple times, and want those hard covers to protect them. Also with the hardback books you are getting, I say slightly better pages, but yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, let's have a quick look at this book. I'll read the preface. It says, as Guliman, Regent of Terror, heads off to lead the Indominus Crusade, he leaves behind a world still in turmoil, beset by cult activity, stripped of its huge armies of the Galactic Offensive. Recovery is precarious. The custodians do what they can while keeping the palace secure, and the Sisters of Silence rebuild their citadel on Luna. When the warship Phalanx returns, it seems that stability will at last be assured. However, as Reconquest forces push out further into the slums, they come across signs that another mysterious foe is active. The truth dawns. Not every enemy is corrupted by chaos, for there are many on Terra who do not share Gulliman's vision of a new order, and the prospect of a Terran civil war looms. There you go, and you've got some cultists there. There's a picture of them both surrounded by, well, cultists. This book was first published in 2020, of course, and it will set you back 307 pages, so not too many pages, but then again, the reason why the Emperor's Legion is 363 pages is just because it's clearly smaller pages, and you know, these are large pages, so you can fit more words. That's how physics work. Anyway, let's have a look at Talons of the Emperor, Valerian and Aleya. We'll unbox that now. This will cost you £30. I think it's going to be 2 sprues. The way you can look at it is £15 per model, which isn't too bad when you consider, you know, normally characters are what, £17.50 each or so, and when you consider a shield captain, you can't actually get a single shield captain model from Games Workshop right now. You'd have to proxy one from one of the Adeptus Custodes boxes. You can buy one individually from Forge World, but it will cost you more than double what you could say he costs in here, which is £15. Forge World Shield Captain will cost you £32. So it's nice that they actually now have a Shield Captain model, I guess. There's the reverse of the package. You've got the Misericordia, Gnosis, which is the spear, which just gives you 1 extra strength over normal Guardian Spears, and then you've got the Somnus Blade as well for Aleya. And then it says, follow their latest adventures in the novels Watchers of the Throne, The Emperor's Legion, and Watchers of the Throne, Regent's Shadow, both written by Chris Raitt. It says rules included. Oh, I thought it was going to be 2 sprues, but it's not. It's just 1 sprue. Wow. That means that this is, yeah, this is quite expensive then for what you get in. Typically, if it's 2 sprues, that's not too bad. But yeah, they're the 2 bases. They're 2mm and a 40mm base. That's the sprue. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Let's have a look at this little booklet. Yeah, quite straightforward. How to build Valerian. It goes on that scenic base. I think that's optional. You don't have to put him on that. That's just an optional disc. Probably one of the reasons why these are quite expensive, because they've got these discs. It shows you how to put the hands in the right order to hold that sword. And then you've got the rules there if you wanted to have a look at them. But they are pretty much available online in places. But Aleya is a bit faster at movement, 7 inches. But Valerian is a bit of a tank. You know, 5 attacks, 6 wounds, saver 2+, and it's got that 5+ invulnerable because of the Aegis of the Emperor, and the psychic phase you can ignore wounds as well from a mortal wound in the psychic phase though. And yeah, the only amazing thing about Gnosis is, like I say, the melee is +2 strength instead of +1 strength. But the Somnus Blade is quite good for Aleya. And then you've got all the abilities there as well. Nice little group of them. But yeah, it says keywords, Imperium. Then you've got Adeptus Custodes and Astra Telepathica, and so on. I'll go through the rules and things in more depth once I've built them. I'll give you a full review of both of them individually, but I'll bring the other one into their respective reviews. Let's have a look at this sprue then. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so you've got the big looks like Custodes emblems, maybe. It's got these swords wreathed in flames. Maybe there would be lightning with the eagle, if it was such a thing, but you've got the Aquila there. You've got the typical heraldry for Custodes. You've got a nice eagle there on the on Gnosis. You've also got the his armour, little shoulder pauldron for Aleya, big shoulder pauldron for Valerian. You've got that awesome sword. Now that's quite cool because it actually says Somnus on it, whereas the Guardian Spear doesn't say Gnosis anywhere, not from what I can see, and that would have been a nice touch if they managed to squeeze that somewhere. You've got the armour for Aleya, and you've got the scenic base. It's just got some patterns on, I guess. You've got a nice dagger there for her, and some psych out grenades. You've got the head, which, yeah, looks even bigger in person now, for Valerian. And then you've got the head for Aleya. That looks pretty awesome though. And the Misericordia. And there you go. So, fair amount of detail, but £30 for 1 sprue. I mean, I'm liking £30 for 2 models, and I guess this is an efficient way of Games Workshop doing it. But yeah, this still isn't the most expensive sprue that they do. I'm still on the search for that. I think Horticulus Slimuck still beats that with the £32.50 sprue that he comes on for a single character miniature. Anyway, that is they are the new models from Games Workshop, the Talons of the Emperor, Valerian and Aleya. Nice that we're getting models for them. Nice that we're getting models for characters in books. I mean, we've had Eisenhorn, we've got these two, we've had Severina Rain. I'm really loving Games Workshop bringing models from novels out, and long may that continue. I'm a big fan of such a thing. Anyway, that is my unboxing and first look at both Valerian and Aleya and Watchers of the Throne Regent's Shadow. I thought I'd do a combined video for both of these products that I received today. What do you guys think? Please do put your comments and things down below, as always. It'd be great to hear from you. If you want to see more Custodes content, such as a Venatari, which will be coming to the channel soon, please do put it in the comments below, as always. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor protects.